The theater department at TJC will be hosting the 25th annual.
Powwow TV is a production of the Apache Press Club at Tyler Junior College. The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.
Coming on TV, microwaves have been taken out of Crossroads due to fire hazards.
Also, the holidays are near and department stores have begun their seasonal hiring, and that can mean extra money for college students.
Plus, we take a look into the personal lives of athletes at TJC. Powwow TV starts right now.
203 on the campus of Tyler Junior College. This is Powwow TV, powered by mytjcnews.com.
Thank you for joining us for Powwow TV. I'm Fabian Casada.
And I'm Saber Shipman. Tyler residents have received a notice about a problem with the city water. The notice went out with the water bills and states that there are elevated levels of haloacetate in the water. The issue even caught the attention of well-known activist Aaron Brockovich.
The city says the levels are back to normal and have brought in a third party to test the water supply. They are also required to inform the public of their findings. However, on campus, students say here at TJC they never received such a notice. Some students on campus can no longer have a hot meal in their rooms.
Microwaves at Crossroads Residence Hall have been removed. Residential Life says that students were using their microwaves and they were getting so dirty that they created a fire hazard. Director of Auxiliary Services says that if students have an issue with something, she wants them to come to her and have a solution ready. Yik Yak is becoming a popular app on college campuses. It is only just the beginning of a takeoff here at TJC.
The lure is its seeming anonymity, but as Heather Foz shows us, you might not be as anonymous as you think.
Social media is not as private as you think. Yik Yak is a location-based app that instantly connects to people around you and allows them to supposedly post anonymously. Students on campus are not aware of the terms and conditions of Yik Yak.
I guess because it's funny and it's cool because it's anonymous and you really don't know who it's coming from, but it's also like, you know, it's in your area. And so, like, someone might post something about something you may have seen on your way to class.
Recently, a man was arrested for allegedly threatening to shoot black students at the University of Missouri. Students need to know that no matter what you post, it can be traced back to you.
I think many people, that's the misconception about data. All data leaves a trail. And so what we think is anonymous, because you can't necessarily find it on your mobile device or the device that you posted from, they have servers and it has a routing, and so there is a digital footprint.
Yik Yak has its own guidelines for law enforcement. If issued a warrant, the guidelines allow authorities to get information such as IP addresses, GPS coordinates from which each message was posted, and the time and date. I'm Heather Foz from mytjcnews.com.
Remember, you should always treat your social media presence as though everybody is watching. What goes on the internet usually never disappears.
Christmas shopping can mean money in your pocket. Stores all around Tyler and East Texas are looking for extra help on all of the excessive business they'll get during the holidays.
Angela Choice brings us the story.
Here in Tyler, Texas, the stores at Broadway Square Mall are gearing up for seasonal workers this holiday season.
We're hiring for Black Friday. The hours are actually really good here. You get to about 11 to 20 hours a week, even for part-timers, new people. It's a really fun job, just sell shoes, and you get addicted to shoes really fast when you work here. And every single time we hire someone new, they're like, every single time they get their first paycheck, they buy a shoe. It's so fun.
Here at Broadway Square Mall, college students are always looking to make extra cash, so why not get a seasonal job to help that out?
We run seasonal through holiday. It starts November 1st through January 31st. We have hiring goals and things like that. I think I had to hire about 30 this year.
I'm Angelica Choice for mytjcnews.com.
Jobs are usually posted on store website, but some stores have help wanted signs right on the door.
The TJC Theater Department is putting on its newest production, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Caleb Yarborough brings us the story.
The theater department at TJC will be hosting the 25th Annual Putnam Country Spelling Bee on November the 18th, 2015. The TJC theater students are gearing up into character.
This play is involving 6 kids and then 3 adults, and it's a spelling bee that's in the title. And it's just, you know, it follows the outside lives of each kid and the adults, and shows their personalities, you know, through their spelling, how they act. It's just a really awesome show. For each show, we have actually like different crews. So we have like crews for props, costumes, set, makeup, box office, theater management kind of stuff. And so we set up each crew and have crew heads, and those are kind of divided into people getting hours and putting in work. And it's just a bunch of, it's organized, but it's a lot of work that goes into each show.
Be in the Gene Brown Theater at 7:30 p.m. on November the 18th. Students get in free with a valid TJC ID. I'm Caleb Yarbrough with mytjcnews.com.
Admission is free for students, and the play will be performed through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. nightly. There will also be a special showing at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
The TJC Jazz Ensembles will feature guest saxophone artist Eric Marinthiol. He has performed with some of the biggest names in music, such as B.B. King, Elton John, Stevie Wonder, and the East Texas Jazz Spectacular will be here on Saturday, November 21st at 7:30 p.m. at Liberty Hall in downtown Tyler. Tickets are $10 for students and $20 for non-students. They're on sale now at etso.org.
And there is another musical event coming up. TJC's own Song and Dance Troupe presents its annual Pops concert Monday, November 30th and Tuesday, December 1st. The concert is at 7:30 p.m. on both days in Wise Auditorium. Admission is free for everyone. Coming up after the break, we will take a look at an honor society we have here on campus.
We will also talk about some of the free lunches that are here on campus. We'll be right back.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Huntington! Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear?
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move?
In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Mine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory.
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first, don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full, keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
The National English Honor Society, Sigma Kappa Delta, is one of the many organizations on the TJC campus.
We take a glimpse into the local chapter, Psi Gamma. Alexis Long brings us the story.
TJC students have the opportunity to join organizations on campus, and now it's time to turn your attention to Sigma Kappa Delta, a writing organization led by Dr. Linda Gary.
We established our chapter here in the spring of 2006. And we are an Ivy chapter, which is the highest status that an SKD chapter can achieve.
The new member reception was held in White Administrative Board Conference Room on Thursday, October 22nd. SKD plays a part in the Bell Tower Arts Journal.
Bell Tower Arts Journal is a combination of the different types of arts. It's for literary works, both poetry and prose. It's for painting, for photography. We even had one submission that was a knitted sweater. It's basically students get to turn in their artwork and see if it's good enough for publication in our annual literary journal.
Not only can students enter, they can also compete.
We win numerous awards every year at the Texas Intercollegiate Press Association Conference. It was established in 2007.
SKD also plays a role in the Arts Festival here at TJC. I'm Alexis Long for mytjcnews.com.
The selection committee for the Bell Tower meets tomorrow to decide what goes in the next edition, and there will be a launch party in April for the new issue.
Some organizations on campus are trying to help out students with a free meal.
Each organization takes a day and serves the community. Danielle Bonaparte has the story.
As a college kid, you don't have a lot of money, so free meal is like, hey, that's extra money in my pocket.
The cafeteria isn't the only option for TJC students looking for a meal. The Association of Baptist Students, the Weasley House, and the Baptist Student Ministry each serve a free lunch every week.
But it's a lot more than just a free meal.
Students come for food, but they stay for the message.
They usually have good food, they have good people, and it's a good atmosphere. They always teach the word and whatnot. He reads straight out of the Bible. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it's a great chance to serve a free meal, but it's also a way for us to build relationships, in a very practical way to share the love of Christ.
The meals at ABS serve lunch on Monday. The Weasley House serves lunch on Tuesdays. The BSN serves lunch on Wednesdays. Danielle Bonaparte, mytjcnews.com.
Lunches again are just that, free. Just show up with a friendly smile and grab a meal.
When we come back, we'll speak with a woman who is taking her love for crafting and turning it into a small business online.
Plus, we bring you the second part of our Who is TJC series with Provost Juan Mejia. You're watching Powwow TV. We'll be right back.
Can you help me with this? Stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome. I think we're breathtaking. And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities. Chess really isn't my thing. I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
What's your reaction? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
Nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
TV. With the holidays just around the corner, many of you may be facing the struggle of picking out the perfect gift. A student on campus may have something of interest to you. Here's the story. A student here at TJC, just like you, has found a way to make money, offer you something you could buy for a loved one this Christmas, all while doing something she really loves. Jessica Kohutek has been an active Etsy seller for about a year now.
It gives me something to do, when you're sitting and watching TV. It gives you something to do with your hands. I like making things that look pretty. I don't know, it's just something I really enjoy.
Etsy is an online marketplace that allows people around the world to connect and make friends, as well as make and sell their creations. The items for sale include jewelry, craft supplies, clothing, art, various knickknacks, and more. Jessica really enjoys making jewelry in her spare time, so profits are not her primary concern. It gives her something to do when she needs a break from homework or while watching TV.
I do it mostly when I need something to do, when I'm bored, when I need a break from homework. You have to do these things not for the money because, the economy's not so good right now, and you have to really love what you do. So more than anything, it's a hobby, and selling it is definitely a perk, and it's a way to reach out.
Over time, Jessica has learned how to balance school and jewelry making.
You have to buy the materials and you have to invest the time, which when you're in college you don't have a lot of either. But I think it's wonderful for everybody to study and have a trade that they know how to do.
To find Jessica's store, simply go to Etsy.com and type in Sew Part-Time Creations. She offers a wide variety of jewelry, including necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. I'm Sabre Shipman for MyTJCNews.com. Remember, the holidays are fast approaching, and finding a great gift can be tough. To find Jessica's store, simply go to Etsy.com and search for Sew Part-Time and Creations.
For our final show of the semester, we wanted to continue our series, Who is TJC? We continue with the second part of our sit-down interview with Provost Juan Mejia.
I've been at TJC now just slightly over 2 years. Prior to joining Tyler Junior College, I was at South Texas College, an institution with a lot of similarities and also a lot of differences from TJC. TJC has been around since 1926. South Texas College began in 1993. So when I left, it was a 20-year-old institution. Dr. Mekki, the president of TJC, was the founding administrator for South Texas. At that time, it was South Texas Community College. There, I served as a department chair, then as a dean, and then I had the privilege of serving as assistant vice president to Dr. Mekki when he was there. And after Dr. Mekki's departure from South Texas College, I had the privilege of serving as provost and vice president for academic affairs at South Texas College, where I served for 20 years. So in 2013, there was an opportunity at TJC. I happened to come for a visit, and it was really to talk about early colleges, dual enrollment, and fell in love with the place and thought it was a great opportunity. And since then, I've been here. I joined TJC as vice president for student affairs, a role that I did for about a year and a few months. Upon the retirement of the provost at Tyler Junior College, I assumed that role, but at that time in a cost-efficient manner and also in an opportunity to build more collaboration among our areas was the opportunity to marry more of the academic and student affairs, and at the end do our very best to promote student and community success.
After the break, the TJC women's basketball team played in the Staybridge Suites Classic over the weekend, and we'll see how they did.
Plus, we will also take a look into the life of another athlete with our segment, The Locker Room. We'll be right back.
So you see, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first, don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full, keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
Don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move? In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Mine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called
autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 68 children is diagnosed with autism. That's about a 30% increase in 2 years. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to Powwow TV, powered by mytjcnews.com.
Welcome back to Powwow TV. The TJC girls basketball team took part in the Staybridge Suites Classic over the past weekend. The first game was held Friday, November 31st, and the second game was held on Saturday the 14th. In the first game, the Lady Apaches won over Arkansas Baptist College 99-56. Jasmine Williams scored 12 points and Autumn Avena scored 11.
In the second game, the Apache ladies took the win 81-73 over Hill College. Ann Wash had the game high of 28 points, and Skylyn Holmes had a game high of 20 points.
During our segment, The Locker Room, we take a look into the lives of athletes here at TJC.
In this segment of the Apache Powwow, Editor-in-Chief Haley Houston sat down with Ryan Bro, a tennis player here at the college. Take a look.
I saw it on TV at the age of 6 and I thought it was cool, but it's a bit less cool now than it was back then. And boxing for that, I go Mayweather. What mood I'm in on the day, to be honest. I have no set playlist, it changes. I tore my cartilage 3 years ago, twice on my left knee, and it took about 1.5 years to get back to normal. Probably Logan Powell, because he's pretty frat, you know. He's the one that always hooks you up with the parties and stuff like that.
Red and green just isn't enough. That's what evangelical pastor Joshua Feuerstein has said. His video complaining about the solid red cups has gone viral.
He claims the lack of festive decorations is an attack on Christmas. We decided to go out and see what students on campus thought about this and whether the cup controversy would stop them from shopping at Starbucks. Photojournalist Caleb Yarborough brings us the story.
The holiday edition red cups were released by Starbucks on November the 1st, 2015. The new cups are plain red and do not feature any other type of Christmas design as they have in the past. This has given rise to a controversy.
It'll bring more people to Starbucks if they did have snowflakes on cups and designs of Christmas spirit, but I don't really believe that's going to make the coffee taste any better.
I feel like the controversy is over nothing because all it is a cup, and you stand there and coffee out of it. I don't know why I'm making a big deal about it.
As the controversy goes on, some people think it's an attack on Christianity, but some think it's just a way for people to doodle on their canvases of the new red cups.
As a Christian, I don't really think it's that big of a deal because basically they never even had anything about Jesus or God on there. They mostly had just snowflakes and just Christmas trees. So if they had Jesus on there at first and they took it off, then I probably would think it's really something.
Well, I think it's kind of silly. So whenever I look at it, I think of the holidays and of Christmas.
I'm Caleb Yarborough with mytjcnews.com.
Many of you probably are aware of what happened in Paris almost a week ago.
After the break, we'll take a look into what people in our country did in remembrance. We'll be right back.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. That means many of the future doctors who will care for us, the engineers who will build our cities, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country can be your kids. We all know how hard it is for you to send them to college. This is why we want you to know you are not alone. And every day, more people support you to make it happen. Many support you. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education.
Learn more at hsf.net.
Hey, Gabby, how you doing? How's the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey, guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming. We're going biking. Yeah!
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Welcome back, and thank you for. Remember, you can always find the latest news at mytjcnews.com, and be sure to pick up the latest copy of the Apache Powwow newspaper, free on newsstands now.
We'll leave you with a video of a crowd in Washington, D.C. singing a song in support of France after the devastating terrorist attack last week. The video comes to us from Scripps Howard Foundation Wire reporter Heather Khalifa.
Powwow TV is a production of the Apache Press Club at Tyler Junior College. The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.